Hey guys, Xuen here. So finally, I am back and I'm ready to get the ball rolling on videos and stuff like that. And it's been a while. It's been a long time coming, and I've just been so busy. So thank you so much for being patient. I've literally haven't had time for YouTube. I've only had time for like a few streams here and there, and even then, it's not been every day like I would like to do it. Yeah, it's been rough, but I'm gonna be kind of talking about where I've been, the plans for this year, and like what I'm gonna be doing for Classic, like what type of videos I'm gonna be pushing, my goals as well as how I'm gonna meet them, and my plans for this year and why this year is so stressful and moving into next year. So you kind of understand a lot of that as I explain it. So first off, the reason why I haven't been uploading a lot is because I've been looking for a part-time job. I found one, and I've been trying to fit that into my regular schedule with my work as well as schoolwork. Now, if you guys don't know, I'm learning how to become an artist. I want to learn how to do animations, kind of like the animations that you're seeing in the background of my desktop. I really want to learn how to do stuff like that because I think it's really cool. It'll express creativity and just animate in general. Always have wanted to learn how to draw, and then hopefully I'll be able to do commissions. The plan is to finish doing schoolwork at the end of this year, which I'm enrolled in online classes, not really school, but online self-teaching. And at the end of this year, I'm going to be starting to look at putting together a portfolio to apply to certain colleges depending on how streaming and YouTube is looking. Now, during this time that I am doing schoolwork, doing the job, and if you guys also don't know, I financed a brand new vehicle. If you guys don't know what that is, if you haven't been following up with my social media, it's a 2019 Ninja 650. And I'm having a lot of fun riding the bike. I'm very careful. And hopefully I'll be able to do some motovlogs here soon as well. Because I just have inner monologues with myself, and it's really weird. And I think I can make some motovlogs here and there, just kind of updating you guys. So that's going to be happening as well. The schedule for video posting and streaming I'm going to be talking a little bit about. There's might be a few changes here and there, so just keep up to date with my social media, which I will be leaving down in the description below if there are any changes, or in the description of my stream, which I will also be leaving in the description below. But again, thank you so much for being so patient with me. I've been super stressed because, you know, I'm not getting any younger, you know, and I know that I'm not going to be able to do streaming and YouTube forever, and I've never done this for money. It's always been a hobby first, and I want to keep it that way. I never want to look at this as a job. And it's going to sound counterintuitive, or like, you know, whatever you want to call it. I guess like it might sound like I'm lying with what I'm about to talk about. But seriously, like, I do not want to look at this as a job, because I feel like the second I start looking at YouTube and streaming and try to go and make as much money as I can, I'm not going to be the content creator that I want to be, and I'm not going to enjoy what I do, if that makes any sense. So I'm trying to avoid that, and I always have. So one of the reasons why, when I was managing, you know, 300 to 500 viewers during Twitch, and they changed Windwalker, Monks, and Legion, I lost all my passion for streaming. And it wasn't because of you guys, it was just because it's a long story, and I'll probably explain a little bit later when I do like a Draw My Life video, if I ever get to that point. And then you guys would really understand. It was more to me than just a class, but you know, I lost all my passion, and if I really wanted to do it for money, I would have bit the bullet and did something that I didn't enjoy, and you know what I mean? But I said, you know what, I just need to take a break, focus on myself, and fortunately, you know, taking a break from streaming isn't the best thing to do, because right now it's kind of like starting over. But, you know, I have a lot of plans for Classic. I am going to be hopefully getting a few guides out before Classic hits. I don't have access to the beta, nor do I think that I ever will get into the beta. But I will be able to create some guides, because I'm currently on a Wrath server. I've been leveling on a Wrath of the Lich King private server on the side during a few of the streams as well. Hopefully to make a montage maybe a PvP movie, I'm not sure. Depends on how much time I have. And this way, even though that I know, excuse me, hunters are a little bit different, like different in Classic than they are in Wrath, I'm able to make certain guides that I'll be able to show you guys, like with pet micromanaging, certain macros that I know still work in vanilla, stuff like that, stuff that will help people get started. If you guys do not know what class I'm going to be maining, it's definitely going to be a hunter, because I've mained hunter for the past 2 expansions in WoW, you could say. And I've been looking through the hunter talent trees, and there's a few things that I would like to try, especially in the survival tier. A few things that I know a lot of people haven't thought about, and I want to experiment and see if it works in PvP. And hopefully it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. If it does, it does. You know, I'm just gonna have fun with it. You know, if I have enough time, I'll like a warlock or something else. Hopefully they'll create a TBC server, and then Wrath. If I have confirmation that they're going into TBC in Wrath, then instead of a warlock, I'll probably be ulting a paladin. But we'll see. You know, it's a long ways away. It's several years away, so we'll have to see when we get to that point. Now, during this time up to what's it called? Up to Classic, which is a little over 3 months away, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be trying to pump out as much content as possible. Now, not all of it's going to be WoW content. As I quit live, I'm not going to be super focused on WoW content. Now, I am going to be focused on trying to get those few guides out before Classic hits. That way people will know how to micromanage their pet and stuff like that. But in terms of actual WoW content, it's going to be limited to those guides. Other than that, I'm going to be doing Let's Plays of stuff like, you know, I've started a playthrough of Okami HD. I want to do some Jack and Dexter, Sly Cooper, you know, some random Let's Plays here and there, kind of to fill the gap while we're getting closer and closer to the Classic release date. Now, I'm not sure if I will be able to play Shadowbringers. It's unfortunate, but I'm not sure I have the time for it anymore. And that's mainly due to the fact because I have to have this part-time job. It's something that I didn't want to do, but it's something that I had to do. I currently am very fortunate, and I'm able to live with my parents. I'm not happy about it, but I'm very fortunate. And I try to pay, you know, my dues, and I try to be responsible and try to help where I can with money. And they don't like me doing that. And, you know, I did share a vehicle with my dad, and one of the reasons why I wasn't able to move out is because my medications are really expensive, and I'm not able to afford the medications by myself, as well as, you know, paying for rent for a new place, and I didn't really know anyone to move in with as well. And when I move in with someone, or if I get a roommate with someone, I want to be 100% sure that I would be able to pay for my meds, rent, you know, insurance, all that other stuff, you know? I don't want to move in with any doubts. I have to make sure that with a 100% certainty that there's going to be absolutely no way that I will ever miss a dude, like, rent money, you know what I mean? Because I don't want to do that to someone. It's just rude. And I've been very fortunate to be able to, and very thankful to be able to live with my parents. And again, I'm not really happy about it because I am old, older, you know, most people my age would probably be, you know, out on their own and stuff like that. But I am fortunate to be able to live here, and it allows me to focus on stuff like, you know, doing school and moving forward. And that's why this year is so stressful to me, is because I want to get out of this house. I want to get out of this house, and I want to move forward. So I knew that the first step was to get a new vehicle, and I currently don't make enough money to pay for my meds because I don't have insurance. I just got insurance because of this part-time job. So I have to have the meds, you know, paid for. I have to have rent. I have to find someone to move in, and I have to have a new vehicle because you never know. Like, even if I get to a point where I'm able to work from home, you have to have some sort of mode of transportation. You just do. You know what I mean? And I know that a motorcycle is not the cheapest solution, But I'm at least able to pay off the entire bike by the end of this year, mid next year, and then I'll be able to move out and only have to worry about the insurance, which is like $126 a month, which isn't too bad. What would it be better to get a car? Yeah, but you know, I think that this way I'll be able to do vlogs better because motovlogs are a little bit more fun to do. So kind of killing two birds with one stone with the upload stuff, if that makes any sense. So again, very thankful. There's just a lot of unknowns this year, a lot of stress, a lot of things to think about, a lot of stuff to do. If Classic works really well and we start to get viewers again and all that stuff, and I'm able to pay for my insurance as well as my meds with the YouTube and streaming, which honestly I really doubt, even if we were able to push content, because the thing is that when I was making, when I was, averaging 300 to 500 viewers and I was doing a lot of stuff for Windwalker content, and getting a lot of views, I still only made a few $100s a month. And most of those actually came from donations, believe it or not. So again, I don't do this for the money, and you'd be surprised how little streamers and YouTubers make. It's not an easy thing to get into. It's not an easy thing to get to a point to make it for a living. It's not going to stop me from pushing content hard, but that's mainly just because I want to help people. And that's what I mean by there's unknowns. Like, I don't know. Maybe we'll get to a point where we take off, we do really well, and we'll be able to do the YouTube and Twitch full time. I'm not aiming for that, but I do still want to do it. I still want to stream into YouTube because it's a passion of mine, it's a hobby. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. It's just been really stressful because I just have a lot of stuff on my mind, a lot of stuff that I want to do, a lot of goals in mind, and there are those unknown factors. So we'll just have to see as the next few months play out how it goes. I'm just now starting to get into the swing of this new schedule. I work Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 1 a.m. to 10 a.m. Those are the days that I work. So pretty much schedules for streaming are going to go as followed. I'm going to be streaming Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Now, on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I'm going to be going to work and then getting back at 10, 11 a.m., going to sleep, waking up at 5, 6 p.m., doing stuff, and I'll hopefully be getting the stream started between 8 and 9 p.m. And then I would be streaming till 4 or 6 in the morning, something like that. So again, Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays from 8 p.m. to 6 a.m. And then on Saturdays, because those are kind of the days that I don't have work the next day, if that makes any sense, I'll be able to stream earlier and I'll be able to stream for longer. So maybe 6 p.m. to 6 a.m., something like that. And again, I'll leave this in the description below. And then Sundays would be a short stream, maybe. I might not stream on Sundays. Again, I'll try it for a few weeks, see how it works out. If not, I'll just use that as kind of my relaxed day if I have any videos to work on or if I want to do extra schoolwork or something like that. So just stay tuned for that. But guaranteed Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. So that's 4 days out of the week. The off days that technically would be a work night because I leave at around midnight from my house, 11:30 to midnight to get to work. Those days I would be, because I have a shorter time to do things, those are the days that I would be focusing on schoolwork and other priorities videos and stuff like that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Again, the stuff will be down in the description below if you want to check it out. Other than that, I do have and it feels weird as hell talking about this. We do have a sub goal. I'm hoping that during Classic we'll be able to get to around 500 subs. If so, that would be a huge milestone. I've never even, like on Twitch, I've never even been past 50 subscribers. On YouTube, we just got that sub button. I have rewards set up, and I think that once we start getting in the swing of uploading, I'll be able to do those rewards. Like some of the rewards for the YouTube thing would be that I get to, make private posts for you guys. So I'd be able to do like a specific vlog for you guys that you guys would be able to see and no one else would. Same thing with the Patreon, which I'll be leaving in the description below if you want to check that out. I wouldn't suggest do anything, unless you really want to do it, I wouldn't suggest doing anything for at least a month, because I'm not sure if I would be ready to support all those benefits yet, because again, I'm just now getting in the swing of things. And if I do end up missing a donation or anything like that, please let me know, because if someone donates money and I miss it, I will feel absolutely terrible, even if it's $1. Message me on Discord, message me on Twitter or Telegram. I take DMs. They are completely open. Bottle. They're completely open. If you guys have any questions for me, you're more than welcome to, DM me, and I'll get back to you as quickly as I can. I actually don't get that many DMs, so if you have any questions, you're more than welcome to ask. I keep all of those open. Or if you just want to get to know me, do it. We have an amazing Discord community. It's very tight niche. That's going to be in the description as well. But other than that, that's pretty much it. So again, thank you so much for being so patient. I'm going to be coming out with a con video for AC. I know that a lot of people aren't going to be into it, but if you don't want to watch it and you're not into it, just don't watch it. The reason why I'm doing that is because you guys know that I have a suit. I'm going to be going to AC. I'm going to be interacting with kids that are like, 4 to 7 years old, and making them happy and putting a smile on their face just makes me so happy. That's the reason why I'm going. That's like the only reason why I'm going, is because I'm just gonna make kids happy, and it makes me happy. But it's a really unique feeling. I can't really describe it, but it's a good feeling. But yeah, hopefully you'll be able to get hopefully I'll be able to get footage with that. I have a few of my friends that said that they would be able to help record my interaction with kids in suits. So other than that, longest outro ever. Kept it under 20 minutes, which was good. Might have a vlog kind of showing the bike, talking a little bit more about this stuff, but other than that, thanks so much again for being so patient, guys, and I'll see you in the next video or stream. Keep in mind, all the stuff's gonna be in the description below, and if you have any questions, either type it in the comments, or you can message me by DMing me on Discord, Twitter, or Telegram. Peace, guys.